For this is the secret of successful sauntering. He who sits still in a house all the time may be the greatest vagrant of all. But the saunterer, in the good sense, is no more vagrant than the meandering river, which is all the while sedulously seeking the shortest course to the sea. Right, so what did we say that that meant to us? To us that means that belongingness comes from getting out of your house. You're not going to figure out anything about yourself sitting inside your house. You're not going to become fully realized, and you're not going to feel comfortable just in your house. And I think to tie that into the bridge, which is I'm assuming where you're going with this, it ties in because, well, why don't we talk about our space, the bridge we went to as my space by the Walmart first. No, right. We picked our space because it was last year we used to run there every day. It's 3 miles away. It's the bottom of the hill. And we'd run there and we thought we could tie it this year with our workout, like our grades and workout being tied together, motivate us. But that didn't work out because we got really sick. But that became a blessing in disguise because even though we got sick, we started using our car to get down there. And that was a lot of fun because we never knew if we had time. Like, oh, it took about like 40 minutes. So we never knew like, oh, how much time will it take to get down there and come back, and like setting yourself down there. So it became this fun kind of routine that you always felt like you were like sneaking off a little bit, like you didn't know if this.
Right.
Yeah, and to play into that routine, we started playing music, like the same songs every time we went. We'd always play the same Joni Mitchell song. We'd always play the same Simon & Garfunkel song. We'd always play the same Ramones song, the same ones every time because we wanted to like get into the mindset, like this Pavlovian effect of like once we played all those songs and then got down there, is like this recentering of like you kind of remembered what you did last time and you started to like pick up on like what was the difference from last time to like this time, and so you can see these subtle changes throughout, which goes into what we were finding all the time down there. We found a ton of ducks, geese, a lot of ants, bees. Woodchucks. There's this woodchuck, I think we have footage of him heckling all the ducks. And we also found a bunch of turtles, which was really surprising. Right, no, we even like looked that up later. We were like, to find out how the painted turtle can survive. It turns out it burrows in the mud. But that was just a cool thing to see, like as like time changed, what about it? Like eventually you stopped seeing so many turtles, but you saw more ducks. Yeah. There was that last day we were there where we were leaving, and since so many leaves had died, you could see more of like the paths around, like the openings around the bridge, like beyond the fence. And we found that there was this hole in the fence that allowed you to go through it and then under the bridge, which we had never seen before. Before, the bridge was always like this like reverse human zoo where you just could only like look out to nature, like you were enclosed in like this set path. You could only go up and down and like just look outwardly, and now you could like suddenly break into it, which was a cool new perspective. I really hope this was worth it.